Yeah, hey, what's going on, you guys? What's up? This is Gruder Ghost. Thank you all for listening. Yeah, I got my old avatar again. Yeah, I'm using a new laptop, so I couldn't find my new avatar. But yeah, anyway, guys, it's been a long time that I did a live stream or posted anything. It's the second Monday of 2022. I know it's a little bit late, but yeah. Happy fucking New Year. it's and again, guys, as usual, I don't have a specific topic to talk about, but I just want to see, yo, what's up, guys? I'm doing good. I'm still alive. I hope you are doing better than me. But yeah, thank you all for listening, man. Hey, yo, Space You, man. What's up, man? I haven't seen you a long time on my channel, man. I think a lot of guys in the manosphere do not agree with me, but yeah, MGTOW exposed. Rest in peace, man. Space you, I think you agree with me. D-Man 50. Hey, yo, what's up, man? What's up? Hey, Chris Mitchell, man. Yo, Chris Mitchell, man. Hey, thanks for the support, man. Yeah, you commented on a lot of my videos, and I appreciate that, man. And actually, I want to say something, guys. I almost never respond on my comments. Like, that has nothing to do with you. It has something to do with me. Like, I don't want my comment section be some yeah, I don't know how to say it in English, but like, if I did not respond on your comment or didn't give you a heart, or like, I appreciate the support, guys. And for those guys on my email list, yeah, thanks for the support, man. I appreciate, man. But anyway, guys, yeah, I don't want to bother you guys with my bullshit, but I want to share something with you guys. Like, if you are red pilled, you really think that you know everything, but it doesn't really matter how red pilled you are. You don't know nothing. I mean, yeah, I talk about myself right now. Do you know what the funniest thing is about life? Like, if you think that you have everything under control, then something's gonna happen that you are like, I don't have my life under control, and I don't know shit. I don't know. Like, 1 week ago, I got a text message on Facebook, sorry, from my father. And you probably think, yeah, getting a text message from your father, what the fuck is so special about that? Yeah, the thing is, I haven't spoke to my father almost 20 years now. Uh, yeah, I haven't responded back, and to be honest, guys, I don't know if I have to respond. Like in the manosphere, we always talk about, yeah, single mothers this, single mothers this or that. I was raised by a single mother, but at least I can say my mother, she was always there for me. My father was not there for me. Within the manosphere, I can consider my father as a so-called deadbeat dad. You know, uh, yeah, I don't know how to explain it in English, man. But like, since this coronavirus, I do not consider myself as a MGTOW anymore. I am more like red pilled in general, and like, MGTOW is a lifestyle. You know, uh, being red pilled is knowledge, and it doesn't always have to be the same. Like a part of my MGTOW lifestyle is going on vacation. Uh, because of this corona bullshit, for me, it is not possible anymore to go on vacation. So when it comes to that MGTOW aspect of traveling the world, I don't have that anymore. I lost it. So I think it's like you can be MGTOW in many different aspects. You can be red pilled in many different aspects. But if I must be honest to myself, for me, it's not possible anymore to be 100% MGTOW because of this situation. And so, like right now, I consider myself more as just being red pilled in general instead of being MGTOW because, like, I cannot go MGTOW anymore because of this COVID-19 bullshit. And when it comes to that vaccine, like, yeah, right now I can have a big mouth, like, yeah, I am not gonna take that vaccine, this or that, but that's only tough talking. I haven't took that vaccine yet, but I have to admit, guys, it's getting more and more difficult for me every day, especially at work. Right now at work, I'm having a hard time. So right now I can say, yeah, I'm not gonna take that vaccine, but it's getting more and more difficult for me every day. And I hope you guys understand what I mean with that. Titanium rubber, yo, man. Brother, I got you from Hate Vicious. Okay, that's interesting, man. Yeah, I commented, I wrote a lot of comments on Mr. Hate Vicious channel. So I think a lot of guys know me, not specifically because of my videos, but because of my comments. I think I wrote about, I think 15, 14, 15, 1600 comments on 90 or 95 different channels uh, in the last 4 years. So yeah, I wrote a lot of comments, but yeah, good to hear that you know me from Mr. Hate Vicious. Chris Mitchell, everything is special about that. My oldest boy found me on Facebook after just about 5 years, right about after our stream. It was short lived, but awesome. Yeah, yeah. Do you know what it is, Chris Mitchell? I think that is a different situation. Like I consider my father as a MGTOW. My father walks away from everything, but including his own children. My father has 7 children with 4 different women. Uh, I have a connection with all my other half brothers and sisters, and none of them has a connection with my father. So that my father never took care of me, I don't take that personally. That is just the way how it is, how he is. My father is not a bad person. He is not, but he is not a good father. My father is too much MGTOW to take care of his children. So, and that, like, you can be red pilled or you can go MGTOW. And this is not to bash other guys, but if you have children, you cannot be MGTOW for 100%. Unless if you don't give a fuck about your children. End of story. And I am not gonna say that you are not a real man of, or you are not, but if you have children, you are not MGTOW. End of story. You cannot go MGTOW if you have children unless you don't give a fuck about your children. Like my father. So hate me or love me, but you can be red pilled or you can be MGTOW, but actually you cannot be both. I care too much about other people and I care too much about this world to say, like, I am a MGTOW. No, I care too much about this world to be a 100% MGTOW. I just consider myself as a red pillar in general. And I think within the manosphere, this will be an unendless discussion, and we will never figure that out. But yeah, to make a long story short, not every MGTOW is a red pillar, and not every red pillar is a MGTOW. It doesn't always have to be the same. That's something that I want to share with you. Uh, Space, you don't do it. Yeah, I get you, man, but it's not always easy. They will have to fire me though. Yeah, Demon 50. I get your point, man, but yeah, this is my opinion. Right now, I can say, I'm not gonna take that vaccine and just fire me. Okay. Financially, uh, yeah, how should I say that in English? Financially, if I lose my job or I quit my job, I am safe for more than a year. Financially, I am safe for more than a year. If I don't find another job after that year, yeah, I have a problem, bro. I have a serious problem. So after that year, I gotta make a choice. Like, do I gonna take that vaccine, or I don't take that vaccine, and I am homeless. For me, that will be a tough decision. And like within the manosphere, like there are guys, they say, uh, if you are under pressure, just move to another state, just move to another country. That is more easy than said. That is tough talk. Like, you cannot always run away from things. You gotta make a choice sometime. Uh, like if you are listening right now, and if you took that vaccine, I am not gonna judge you. I assume that you probably had a good reason to take that vaccine, and I hope for you that you made the right choice. But I think for all of us, it will be a really tough decision. Like, uh, do I keep my job and do I take that vaccine, or I do not take that vaccine and I will walk away from my job, I will get fired, and I will have financial problems. That is a decision that you have to make for yourself. And yeah, like I said, guys, I haven't take that vaccine yet, but it's getting more and more difficult for me every day, especially at work, you know? And yeah, we are living in tough times, guys. Uh, right now, we can have a discussion about, don't trust women, never take women serious, uh, ch- uh, don't believe women on what they say, just follow their actions. Hey, guys, I, I, I agree with you, but right now, that is not the issue. Right now, that is not like, if this shit is over, then we have enough time to talk shit about women. But right now, guys, MGTOW or not MGTOW, red pill or not red pill, that is not the issue. Right now, you gotta make a choice for yourself. Like, am I gonna take that vaccine or not? Like, do you know what my problem is, guys? I was born and raised in the Netherlands. I want to die in the Netherlands, I'd rather die in blood in my own country than dying in peace in another country, better kill me in the Netherlands than not kill me in another country. I know it sounds strange, but yeah, that is my problem. I wanna die in my own country. You know, I was born in the Netherlands. I was raised in the Netherlands. I wanna die in the Netherlands. You know, I will fight until the last drip of blood in my own country. Maybe it is my own blood, but I wanna die in my own country. That is my problem. You know, and like I think most of you guys that are listening right now are from the United States. I respect the United States because, yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, but you call that Second Amendment because you have guns. Like you Americans, you have the power. You have the power to protect yourself against your own government, against your own military. So when it comes to yeah, I give you guys Americans a 10 plus for that, man. Uh, yeah, make guns legal also in Europe. You know. Yeah, there's no good reason to take the jab. Yeah, but yes, do you know what it is, Space Jew? Maybe it's not a good reason, but maybe it is the only reason. And that's also with MGTOW. You know, I am not gonna say that MGTOW is the best choice. For me, it is the only choice. Seen sie nicht so behind. Yeah, that's German. I understand German, man. Yeah. Space You says you have no country, white man. I don't know if you said it to me, Space You, but yeah, for your it's not important, but yeah, for your information, I am not white. I have an ethnic background. Guns don't mean much. You gotta go Timothy McVeigh if you want results. Yeah, yeah. Do you know what it like guns? Yeah, like I don't consider guns as a solution, but it is a option to protect yourself. Hey, Reverend 20 piece, yo, what's up, man? What's up, man? Good to see you again, man. Hey, but Reverend, actually, I was like on your channel. You said, yeah, you want to do a stream every holiday. Actually, Reverend, I expect that you did something around Christmas, man. But yeah, maybe next year better. Maybe next year we can do something together. Maybe we can set up some MGTOW slash red pill. Like, yeah, I'm not a Christian. I don't celebrate Christmas, but like for me, Christmas it is a moment that people come together. For me, that is my definition of Christmas. But yeah, Reverend 20 piece. Thank you for having me. Thank you for being here, man. Lucas Elvas, yo, what's up, man? Guns are good, bombs are better. If you know how to deal with bombs, you also can blow up yourself. You know, yeah, maybe that's a different topic, but uh, yeah, I'm 2 years. I no, I think it's already 3 years ago. I made a video called "Always Outnumbered in a Blue-Pilled World." uh, like that we are outnumbered, that doesn't necessarily mean that we cannot win. Like we as red pillars, we are a minority. But the funny thing is, the majority is always scared of the minority, and that is actually really strange. But because why would you be scared of the minority? Why? We as a minority, uh, like I did a couple of live streams with other brothers. There's one thing that we as red parents we have in common. We all speak with authority, you know, or authority. I don't know how to say that in English, but uh, like we as like we are not making shit up, you know. We speak with authority. We speak with self confidence because we know what we are talking about. Other people can feel that positive energy, you know, and uh, try to look at this from a blue pill aspect, you know. A blue pill would say like, you know, I do not agree with you. When it comes to the truth, there is no such thing as agree with or not agree. No, being red pilled, like, you know, it is not about what I think. It is not about what you think. No, it is the way how it is, whether you like it or not. And that is being red pilled, you know? Like me myself, you know, sometimes I still have moments, you know, like I just wish I just took that fucking blue pill. Because why? Sometimes I have difficult times with being a red pill, you know? Being red pilled, it is not easy, you know? Nothing is for nothing. And you, like, living in reality, you pay a price for that, you know? I noticed that at work. And I don't want to. I don't want to see. I don't want that you see me as a victim. I don't want to be pathetic, but especially at work, like I'm having a hard time, guys. You know, sometimes if I'm having lunch break, I am eating alone because all the coworkers they don't want anything to do with me. I find myself alone most of the times because I'm red pilled. That is not easy, and I feel alone. I feel lonely. Loneliness is a small step of going back to that plantation. I have moments that I feel so alone that I think, like, you know, fuck the red pill, fuck MGTOW, fuck this community. I am, fuck it, you know, I am going back to that plantation. And those are that moments that I must be strong. I look myself into the mirror and I'm like, no, Garuda, don't do it, man. Even though the whole world is against you, just take another red pill, you know? Take another red pill, go to sleep, and tomorrow it will be another day. Don't go back to that plantation, bro. And that is, I am glad that I have that power. I have that power. uh, there are guys within the man. I'm not calling out any names. There are guys that deleted their channel. There are guys that went back to that plantation. Why? They just couldn't take it anymore. I know how that feels. And like I said, I found myself 9 times alone. Uh, People don't want me. People spit on me, people shit on me. But I made that choice as a red pillar. I made the choice, you know. I take that red pill, I swallow it, and I am not gonna spit it out. Forever red until death. Maybe I will die in my own blood, in my own puke, in my own piss, in my own shit. but I will be a red pillar until the day that I am dying. You know, is that doesn't that make me happy? For me, it's difficult, guys. Uh, yeah, guys, sorry for my not the best English, but yeah, how should I say this? Like there is a difference between wanting something and actually do it because it's a good idea. Uh, like I'm gonna like I haven't been on holiday vacation for almost yeah more than 2 years now. Should I take that plane if there is a chance of 90% that my plane is gonna crash? Should I take that airplane, yes or no? I wanna take that airplane because I wanna go on holiday so much, man. But I am not gonna do it. Why? Not because I don't want it, but because I know it is not the right choice. And that is the reason I am not gonna do it. Do I have a problem with that? Yeah, of course, man. Because do like I'm just being honest with you guys. Do I want to go? Yo, guys, I want to go back to that plantation. I want to go back to that blue pilled world, but I just cannot do it, man. I cannot do it. I am so deep into this shit. There is no way back for me. It is like the point of no return. So for guys that are listening right now and that are asking themselves, should I go MGTOW? Should I take that red pill? Uh, if you take that red pill, there is only one escape in a fucking body bag. So, like I said, guys, forever red until dead. Maybe you want to go back to that plantation. Maybe you want to go back to that blue pilled world, but there is nothing for you there anymore, guys. Realize that. That is a part of a history of your life. It is the point of no return. Nothing is for nothing. And like I said, guys, uh, loneliness, that is a small step of going back to that plantation. You know, I feel so not accepted by people like I'm just gonna take that fucking vaccine. I'm just gonna go back to that blue pilled world, but I'm not gonna do it. Why? There is nothing for me there anymore. I made that choice to be red pilled. There is no turning back anymore. Do you want to go back to that plantation? Hey bro, only in a fucking body bag. It's your choice, man. I made that choice and it is not easy, you know? Call me a simp, call me an infiltrator, call me what, I don't care. I am honest with you guys. I want to go back to the blue pilled world. I just can't. I cannot do it, man. It is too late for me. I am red pilled. I will be red pilled until the day that I'm dying. And the reason that I am so honest with you guys, I'm having a hard time, especially at work, man. I feel lonely, I feel sad, and I am not happy. And that is the reason that I'm doing this live stream. It's I feel fucked up, man. And yeah, like I said at the beginning of this live stream, I got a text message from my father after almost 20 years. I haven't responded yet, but yeah, like, what the fuck should I say to him? Like, hey, thank you, daddy, for texting me after 20. Hey, Thank you, daddy. I also, fuck you, you motherfucker. Hey, I don't have a father, man. I don't have a father, you know. And like within like we have a opinion about I yeah single mothers. Hey, my single mother, at least she was there for me. My father is a loser. My father is a failure. My father is what you can consider as a deadbeat dad. My father is 100% one hardcore MGTOW. You know, my father is too much MGTOW. He even walks away from his own children. But it is what it is. Uh, yeah, let's go back to the comments, guys. Let's see. Yeah, loneliness is a bitch, man. But yeah, do you know what it is, Reverend 20 piece? For me, it took me about, I think, 2 or 3 years to accept that. For me, it was a process. Stay strong. Wish you were close by. I'd buy you a beer. Yeah, do you know? I'm not. I don't drink anymore. But yeah, I get your point, man. Thanks. Chris Mitchell. No one said this true stalking was going to be easy. Yeah, it is not easy, man. And like you gotta pay a price for that, man. Nothing is for nothing, you know. Do I have knowledge? Yes. Do I get anything in return? Yo, actually, not much, you know. Uh, like, like we are still like if we die, even though we speak the truth, uh, we will be forgotten, you know. People don't care about the truth. The truth is dangerous. The truth is unhuman. By telling the truth, actually, you are going against human nature. By being living in reality, you are going against the grain, and that is a choice to that you make for yourself. There's nothing for you on the plantation. Yeah, exactly. I realize that, but yeah, red mind. Like, do you like? This is how I consider. Like, the blue pilled world is a video game. Why do you think? Like, why do you think that video games are so addicted? You are addicted. Uh, I'm just gonna give you an example. Like, let's say a shooting game. Maybe you are the best at that shooting game. In real life, you probably never had a real gun in your hand, but in that video game, you are a soldier, and that is the reason why that video game world is so addicted. You know, try to like, and this is what it is when you try to wake people up. Try to imagine like you are playing a video game. Try to imagine that somebody pulled the plug out, somebody turns off your television. You will probably really angry at that person. Why? uh, that fake world that you are in, somebody is gonna pull the plug out, you know. And you also can think, you know, like right now I'm playing a video game, this is not real, but for you it is a distraction to escape from your own sanity, you know. uh, that can be playing a video game, drinking alcohol, using drugs. I'm just giving you an example. You need a distraction. like it doesn't really matter how hardcore red pilled you are. You need a blue pilled aspect to escape your own insanity. You know, if you want to play a video game, just do it. If you want to drink alcohol or use drugs, I wouldn't recommend it. But if you need that to escape from your insanity, just do it. Just fucking do it, man. Let's see how deep that hole goes. Unending, man. Uh, I think we all wish that bullshit world was true, man. Yeah, if that was true, then this world would be perfect. And yeah, Chris Mitchell, we did that live stream that we did. The t- the t- yeah, a world without the Matrix is madness. And what I actually mean with that, like, do not like. Uh, I think for most people, it's better to be blue pilled. It's better to be blue pilled because let's if every person on this world would wake up and realize in what kind of dirty world we are living, I think most people are gonna commit suicide. So I think for most people it's better to be blue pilled. You know, block that nigger. Yeah, I understand what you mean, Space You. And yeah, Space You. Actually, what I'm gonna say to you, don't take that personally. But I'm just being honest with you. You know, uh, like my audience on my channel is really diverse. I have people on my channel that are anti MGTOW. I have people on my channel that are anti red pill. I have a white supremacist on my channel. I have people on my channel that are anti-Islam. Whoever you are, I appreciate your support. But uh, to let you know, Space You, if you want to hate me, that's your choice. I have an ethnic background. I consider myself as a Muslim, and we all make mistakes, Space You. But I remember Space You on MGTOW Dictionary's channel. Gerara, the Ninth King. Yeah, you said the N word to him. I am not judging you about Space You, but yeah, like for me, I don't give a fuck if you are a racist or a white supremacist or anti. I don't give a fuck. Why? I will probably never meet you in real person. If I see you in my chat box, and if you are a, thank you for the support, Space You, but uh, yeah, I just want to let you know who I am. On the internet, I am Garuda Ghost. In real life, yeah, I have an ethnic background. I consider myself as a Muslim. Hate me or love me, I don't give a fuck. Uh, yeah, welcome to my channel, man. Whoever you are. Elihu Youngboot. I thought you was coming to Philadelphia. Hey, bro, I am planning to come to Philadelphia for more than a year now, but I haven't took that vaccine, so I will probably never come back to the United States again. And I say this with a smile, but deep inside, I am crying, man. I am crying, but it is what it is. Dude, that's some shit, and it is. For serious, I'm always hit me up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thanks, Reverend. Yeah, do you know who it is, Reverend? Like, uh, Like I want to thank you guys for listening to yeah, my bullshit, you know. uh that is the reason I'm doing these live streams. That's the reason I made this channel. For me, this is the only way to be honest for 100%, you know. And that is the easy thing about the internet. If I have a problem with you, Reverend, I just turn my computer off, and I will never, like, when it comes to people in real life, like, you cannot always walk away from people. You cannot always walk away from your problems in real life, you know? And that is the difference between people in real life and also the internet, you know? uh, because I'm on the internet, I can be 100% honest, you know. And if you have, like, if I don't want anything to do with you, I just turn my computer off, you know. But in real life, that is not as easy, you know. You cannot always walk away from people. You cannot always walk away from a sort of a situation, you know. And like that is the reason I started this channel, you know. I started this channel, you know. And I want to thank all of you guys, you know. And I also wanna apologize to the community in general, you know, especially in my live streams. I talked shit about some fellow content creators. That was yeah, I made a mistake. uh, I have a sort of a opinion about different groups of people that are not okay. I apologize to that, you know, but I'm also just a human being, you know. I also don't know everything, and I also made mistakes. But if I talked shit about you, if I judged you, I apologize to you, man. And if you are listening right now, hey, thanks, man. Hey, one love, man. Hey, one love, one love. Chris Mitchell says, "I can understand what you're saying, mate. I don't know if my kids will grow up to say the same things about me, but I can only do what I can. Anything else will land me in jail." Yeah, that's like, you know, like we have rules, what we call the law. If you break that law, yeah, you will go to jail. But yeah, for me, the law, it is nothing more than a few letters writing on a piece of paper, you know. Because if you are in a fucked up shit, like we don't give a fuck about the law, you know. Because, like, first, you are just a human being, and what we call the law or rules, that is the second place. But at the first place, you are a human being, and we don't give a fuck about the law, you know. Reverend 20p says, "Oh yeah, been dealing with that lately. Red pill insanity. Yeah, uh, like I to be honest, I don't watch MGTOW and red pill content as much as often, like 3 4 years ago. Why? It's how should I say this in English? Like, it is time to move on, you know. uh within MGTOW, we always talk about developing yourself. uh you can develop yourself if you leave your past behind, you know. And every time when I watch a MGTOW or a red pill video, like, the things that they are saying in their videos, I agree with those guys. But, like, for me, I've been there and done that. I stopped by watching red pill content, and why? It is dragging me back uh, to that negative aspect from before I was MGTOW, from before I was red pilled. Those guys, I agree with them, but for me, like been there, done that. I think the red pill content right now is for those guys that are just in their journey of becoming MGTOW, for becoming red pillar. I think if you are hardcore red pilled like me, I think it is not good anymore to watch red pill. Like, I am still watching some videos once in a while, but more like the old school content. I think the red pill content right now, it doesn't benefit you. You know, it is more like a gossip video or a TikTok video. Maybe you are not agree with me, but for me, it doesn't benefit me anymore. For me, it is time to move on. So I made the choice to not watch red pill content anymore. Why? Because it will drag me back negative to that negative phase where I was. You know, I finally I'm finally at that level where I can leave that behind, and that type of content is actually dragging me back. You know, so for me myself, I made the choice to not watch content anymore because it doesn't benefit me anymore, and it's time to move on. Anti-Israel, yeah, I'm also anti-Israel, man. And yeah, I don't know if that is a smart thing to say. uh, I don't want Israel on this world. I want that the state of Israel. I want to delete that state from this world. I will probably get banned from YouTube by saying this, but fuck it, man. He is one. John P. Why Philadelphia? Yeah, actually, John P. Uh, oh yeah, by the way, John P. You are also on MJ's channel, right? Even gewoon op zijn Nederlands. Yo, gozer, hartstikke bedankt voor je steun. Ik ben voor zover ik weet de enigste Engelstalige MGTOW. En ja, bedankt broeder. Wij als Nederlanders. Ik denk hier in Nederland is de situatie ietsje anders dan in Amerika. Maar alles wat in Amerika gebeurt, komt richting Nederland. Dus laten wij als Nederlanders Amerika als een voorbeeld nemen. Dus ja, even in het Nederlands. Hey John P, bedankt voor je steun. En ja, sorry guys, that was something in Dutch, man. Red Mind Man, maybe you are stronger than you think. I consider myself as strong, but yeah, my being strong is not enough, I think. Yeah, I'm just going through the comments. That's not, yeah, good point, man. I'm like, yeah, it's for me, it's tough, like right now, like actually I say, if I watch red pill content, it doesn't benefit me anymore. But if I do not watch red pill content, it will be a matter of time before it will drag me back to that plantation. So I must check out red pilled content once in a while just to keep myself in check. It is, yeah, it is a choice that you make for yourself, man. It's not easy, man. It's not easy. You know what to do, guys. I'm gonna take a piss. I'm gonna wash my hands. I will be back in 3 or 4 minutes. If you have a question or if you have a specific topic that you want to talk about, let me know. You know, I'm in a good mood. I just dropped the link here in the chat box. If you want to jump in, let me know. I'm gonna take a piss. I will be back in 3 or 4 minutes, guys. Hold on, I will be back. Yo, I'm back. What's up, man? Thanks for waiting. Hey, Chris Mitchell.
What's going
Yo,
on, brother?
Chris Mitchell. What's up, man?
Sorry, you just got me in the middle of like making dinner, and I was just taking some up for myself. So I figured I'd pop in real quick at least.
I think in Canada right now it's about 6:30 or
Yeah,
something.
6:28.
Okay. Sorry,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. So I'm gonna pause my mic when I like kind of start eating. But yeah, no, I totally understand where you're coming from, buddy. I mean, I haven't been through some of those things, but you know, it's been mentioned before. I actually believe it was mentioned in the last collab that Reverend 20 Piece did. You know, we repeat ourselves a lot, right? or our MGTOW creators repeat themselves a lot. And they kind of went over why. And you're right, there isn't much out there for like the more advanced. We got the first part. Now where do we go? Type of thing.
Yeah,
So that part I
yeah, true,
understand.
man. But like, same with videos about female nature. Like like female nature. Like for me, it is not like for me that is not the red pill. Like for me, it is like it became common sense. Like
Yeah,
let's say like 10 years ago, female nature, that was something yeah, something new. That was, yeah, what we consider as the red pill. But
yeah,
right now we are so conscious with like it is not the red pill anymore. It became common sense. And I think
right.
like right now, when I there is like there is not much difference anymore between blue pillars or red pillars. It became common sense, if you know what I mean.
Well, it became common knowledge, I guess,
Yeah,
more than but we are trying to, like, we've been through the shit, right?
yeah,
The more content we get out there to help the next guys or our kids realize what the game is, so they don't grow up with the same fucking lie in front of their face. That's why I think, and a few of the guys mentioned that as well, that's why they repeat the same things over and over again, right? It's
yeah,
not
true.
for
Because
us.
like I haven't posted a video for a long time here now. To be honest, like when it comes to when it comes to producing content, I don't have that same motivation anymore like when I first started. Like right now I can make a video and another video and another video, but that will be a repeat of the things that I already said in my other videos or a live stream. So like everything that I know, I already said that in my videos or in my live streams. I will definitely gonna make another video, but don't ask me when, because like, yeah, about like everything that I know, I already said that. So
Yeah,
if I'm gonna make a video right now, that will be a repeat of a repeat of a repeat. So
yeah,
when it comes to
exactly.
red pilled content, yeah, for me it's time to move on. It doesn't benefit me anymore.
Well, and that's fine. I mean, nobody says you had to do the exact same thing over. I mean, Chris Cantu is one of the guys that you got introduced to, right?
Yeah,
He did content based on mostly the same thing for a while, and then it shifted. It wasn't a big shift, but it was like a step up. Now I know I don't think he's making content on YouTube anymore, right? Because he got banned or something.
yeah,
Hey,
All I
if I can just ask a real quick question, what did Chris Cantu change his content to? I did follow him. I like this stuff, but I wasn't. It was just like the anti-vax thing, though, wasn't it?
yeah.
Or
that
did
was
I miss some? Did I miss
Yo,
something or what?
yeah. Anyway, I space you. Thanks for being on my stream, man.
Oh, thanks for
Yeah,
having me. By the way, I'm
yeah.
sorry to chime in that way. Normally, I
Yeah,
would come in and say thanks, but
the story about Chris Kintu. He
yeah.
started on YouTube as a so-called conspiracy theorist. Yeah, I don't talking about the Jew World Order,
Well,
masculinity. Yeah, then he started producing MGTOW and Red Pill content. But yeah,
oh,
his
okay.
his
Yeah, all
content
right. I'm
was
thinking of somebody else. I'm thinking of another Canadian that was the anti-vax guy. Sorry. Yeah, all right.
okay.
Never mind. My bad. My bad.
Yeah. But
Sorry to interrupt with that.
no. Go ahead. But space you. Can I ask you something like
Yeah, go ahead.
I know you from the streams with MGTOW Dictionary, right?
Sure, sure. Yeah,
Like I think like I think
absolutely.
you do. I think you are not MGTOW and you do not consider yourself as red pill. Am I correct or not?
I mean, I think being red pilled is the people that, at least the people that I see that are calling themselves red pill, I think it's pretty blue pilled. Because once you do it long enough, and once you fall into those well ridden tracks that are nice and easy and smooth, I think you shift out. You're no longer, when it becomes mainstream, then it's kind of blue pilled. So the red pill always has to be right there on the edge of where things are uncomfortable. Now, and everybody that's calling themselves like red pill, well, you hear them all saying the same thing. And that's indicative of a blue pill type of thing. That's what we're all looking over there at the blue pill side, the real, like, globo homo thing. We're calling it blue pill. But where the line is where things become uncomfortable. I know you're a real red pillar because you can say things like I don't support Israel and things like that, and that's where, like in the MGTOW dictionary stream, they want to stand up for Native Americans and they don't want to call out Jews for their many, many crimes. Well,
Yeah,
then, don't call yourself blue pill. Don't call yourself red pill. I mean, call yourself pink pill over there. Get out of here because you're not talking the truth.
yeah,
So, it's an uncomfortable thing. The red pill the real red pill, or the real, whatever you want to call it, the truth pill. You're on the edge of things. It has to be right there where it's uncomfortable. You know, even it has to go too far. The red pill has to go too far constantly, or it's blue pill. And anybody can get off my nuts about that. That's how I feel about it, and I'm not changing.
yeah, true. But like when it comes like MGTOW dictionary, he represents the black pill, and
That's what he
he
says.
always said
That's what he says.
the black pill is the truth. Like, do you know what?
Is it?
For me the black pill is actually the red pill, but the real red pill. That is
You
actually
know,
like
yeah,
for me the
we get
black
caught up in
pill.
semantics. We get caught up in these
Yeah,
semantic things. People
yeah,
have to weigh the truth with their heart, you know? So,
yeah, true. But I think it doesn't really matter if you are blue pilled or black pilled. Like, for a blue pillar, the blue pill is the truth. For us red pillars, the red pill is the truth. For black pillars, the black, it is
yeah,
based on your own
sure.
personal experiences.
Exactly. For people in CNN to get the vax, that's the truth for them.
Yeah. So
They
for
consider
them, yeah.
themselves red
So
pill.
yeah,
So it's whatever.
for them, that is the red
Yeah,
pill. For them.
that is. That is. So, it's whatever. You got to speak your mind. When people know better and they're not speaking their mind and keeping things real, they're not, whatever you want to call it, they're the black pill. They're hypocrites. And most people are doing that. They're hiding their true intentions.
Yeah.
And I happen to know this. I happen to know this about a few different content creators. Not here to name names on anybody, but you can be real with them behind the scenes and chat with them, and they'll agree with you, but they won't be that way in public. I've known several that way, and so they can't really. They're saying they're black pill, but they're really, that they're not really keeping it 100 with you. So
Well, it depends on how you look at it, right? Like
no,
if
it doesn't.
if they like to come into either creating content or other content creators channels, right? Agree with only part of what works for them at that moment and then walk out and then basically right back onto the plantation as soon as they're gone.
Yeah, or they're going against it while they're making live streams, while they're talking it. They're living
Okay, you're
another way.
talking about, yeah,
There's a lot
yeah,
of people. There's a lot of people that are doing that. Yeah,
a lot of the content creators that are
I would
there for
probably.
the
I mean,
shock and all value or
well,
to sell you
they're
something.
they're going to go preach something. They're going to go preach to live a certain way, not the simp or whatever. They're going to talk about the truth, or you can get on
Hmm.
with them behind the scenes, and you can talk about the reality of the situation, and they can be real right wing and you can feel like they agree with you, but they'll go on their live stream and they'll be another way.
Yeah. Well,
So
I mean,
they're
they're
phonies.
fraudsters.
They're being phonies. Yeah, and
Can,
at
Yeah.
least, I would guess at least half of them are. So
Donovan
to not
Sharp.
take in that red pill content, that phony content. Good for
Yeah.
you. Good for you.
Hey,
can I
Donovan
can I can
Sharp,
I say
Rolo
something about
Tomasi.
that? Oh, sorry,
Yeah, go.
can I say something about that?
Yeah, sorry.
Like when it comes to MGTOW, like we have that term like MGTOW monk and pump and dump. Like how should I say this? When it comes to pump and dump, I am not gonna say that pumping and dumping is good or bad, but don't talk shit that you walked away from women if you just pump and dump. Because, like, I'm not gonna say that it is good or bad, but if you just pump and dump, then you did not walked away from women. End of story. And that is
Yeah.
actually what like I will probably piss off a lot of guys. And the problem that I have with other content creators, they're like, yeah, if you are a MGTOW, you just going like there are not specific basic rules for MGTOW, but I think there are definitely limits, you know,
Yeah.
like and
I mean,
like and again, I am not gonna say that pumping and dumping is a good thing or a bad thing. That is not my business, but if you only just pump and dump, then you did not walk away from women. End of
well,
story,
Yeah.
bro.
well, that's where
Yeah.
PUA is getting listed with the
Yeah,
rest of us. Is a
yeah,
fucking joke.
exactly. Yeah.
But because they're listed with the rest of us, I've done a couple of videos and I call them out all the time. I've actually done one video to defend them,
Oh yeah,
not because I want
you have
to.
your own channel. You have your own
Yeah,
content.
yeah, I've started putting up my own content. It's not the greatest, and I'm building a studio
Okay,
downstairs.
okay. Yeah, I'm gonna check. I'm gonna sub to you, man. I'm gonna check that out, man.
Yeah, and I'm building a
Nice.
studio downstairs in my empty section of the
Nice.
basement. So
Good for
Okay.
you.
Yeah, yeah.
hopefully I'll
Cool.
actually have decent
2022.
2022, baby.
Yeah,
But I mean,
definitely.
I just want to give back to this community that has given me so much because without the guys that are from everywhere from Sandman to Hammerhand, Reverend 20 Piece, people like that, I wouldn't fucking probably be here. I would have taken one of those fucking rifles over there and put a bullet in
Oh,
my own head long ago.
oh,
So I
oh,
wanted
that's
to give
brutal.
something
Well,
back because
okay,
if it helps one
good,
person live another day, I'm all for it. I've won,
for sure,
right?
for sure. Yep.
Yeah.
So that's why I've decided this year that I'm actually going to contribute back. It's not because I want to be the next fresh and fit and make $1 million off you because I've sold you some program to go pick up pussy when I'm not picking up pussy myself. I'm paying for it. Sorry. If you want to pay for it, that's fine too. But don't come in and say that you're picking up nines and tens when you're actually paying them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like, do you know? Like, I am like, I don't think those guys speak from their own experiences. Like,
Yeah, no, fresh
like
and simp are paying for it too. By
yeah,
the way, you know.
if you post a video every day or you're doing a live stream there is nobody on this planet that has so much knowledge that you can actually post a video every day. There is nobody
That's
on this
true.
planet that has so
That's
much
true.
knowledge,
That's a
and that
fact.
is
Nope.
like I'm not calling out any names, but a lot of content creators, they are just making up stories they can make a video. They are lying against their audience. Like me myself, I almost never post a video, but if I post a video, that is also based on my own personal experiences. And you are not gonna tell me that you have so much knowledge that you can actually post a video every day. No, man, they are making up stories just so they can make a video about it. And
Well, I mean,
hate me if you want, but that is my conclusion,
I could personally take all the stories, like because I want to focus more on dads, right? Because
Yeah,
I am a dad. I am an alienated parent. I have 3 kids living in the US that I am not allowed to talk to and not allowed to see, right?
Wow.
And like I said to you, Gruda, after we did our live stream there, my oldest son found me on Facebook like literally the next night, right? And it was the best month ever. And as soon as his mother found out that we were communicating, she cut it off.
Okay.
There you go.
Mm.
So that's what I've had in 5 years. And all I got was, when can I come to see you? Because I live in Canada, right? When can I come to Canada? I knew what she was telling me wasn't right. I knew what they were telling me wasn't right. So here we have documented proof of kids reaching out to their dads, being told
Yeah.
lies, and I am just a drop in that fucking ocean, dude. I could literally make content 24 hours a day and never get through them all because I'm one of millions.
Yeah.
They're one of billions, right?
Yeah.
Hundreds of thousands of kids in Canada and the US alone, maybe millions, and maybe the same for dads. So yeah, I could make a video every day for 4 hours a day going over these stories and pointing out the hypocrisy
Well,
between
yeah, I mean,
family court.
that's, I was going to say covering the news, covering stories like that is a little bit different. I don't think Garuda was exactly
No,
saying exactly that,
no, not exactly
But
the
yeah,
same.
you could definitely make a video every day about the weather or about how many times a guy gets fucked over in like the family courts for sure. You could
Exactly.
make a video
But
every second. You could for however
but
many times a day.
literally that's a big well to pull from, right?
Sure.
And I've made a couple as I've gotten new stories, just basically kind of putting my thoughts out there, and they're not the best. And once I get an actual little studio built, they'll get a little better. But if somebody can see it through our content, right? Let's say that because they viewed Garuda's content, they now get suggested to one of mine, which is linked to somebody else's story, right? And they see it firsthand that way. And then they start to realize, well, this whole fucking thing is set against me. And now I've got to go through this with my baby mama. Well, maybe that'll lead them down a better path, right? Instead of swinging from the fucking rafters or, airing out their meat suit.
Yeah, true. But I think, do you know what it is, Chris? I think most guys, they gotta learn it the hard way. Like like
Totally.
like an example, like most of my coworkers, they are married.
Hmm.
Like sometimes I hear them saying things like, like, yeah, if I lose my job, I don't give a fuck. I'm not scared of being fired. And I'm like, like me as a sing, like I don't say that to them because I don't want to hurt their feelings. And I'm like, bro, you are married, you have children, and right now you are claiming that you are not being scared of being. Hey, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? If you got
Yeah,
fired, yeah, if you lose your job, don't be you gotta realize that maybe suddenly your wife doesn't love you anymore.
exactly.
If your wife doesn't love you anymore, she's gonna divorce you. If your
Yep,
wife gonna divorce you, she's gonna take your children away. If she's gonna take your children away, don't be surprised when you never see your children anymore. Like a lot of guys did, like most of my coworkers that are married, they have big talk, like, yeah, I'm not scared of being fired. I don't give a fuck if I lose my job. Hey, man, they are not. They don't know the consequences, and
they're not living in the reality of it
no, and
because they don't know. I,
if you are married, that is your own choice. But don't think that you have the same options to walk away compared to a guy like me. Like if I want to quit my job, like for me that is a problem for myself. I don't have a wife. I don't have, like, I can make that choice.
yeah,
Don't talk shit like, I am not scared to lose my job if you have children. And that is actually the problem that I have with guys that are married. They think that they are safe, but they are not.
yeah, she's not your partner. She's not there. The whole marriage vows need to be rewritten. to be more honest,
Yeah,
because the whole for goodness and worse or whatever the fucking terms are, or richer or poor, that's a fucking lie.
yeah.
Okay? The second you fucking go into a financial grave, she's bailing and she's going to use the courts to get whatever she can out of you on the way out and for the
That's
rest of
true. And
your life.
I am conscious of that. Right now I can make the choice, I'm gonna get married, I'm gonna have a family, I'm gonna have children. I can make that choice, but then I also gotta realize my own life it's over, you
Yeah,
know? And that is what a
absolutely.
lot of married men a lot of married men they think they are independent and that they are mature because they a coworker of mine, he is married, he cannot even make a fucking sandwich. So being married and having children, that has nothing to do with being mature and being independent.
Not a thing. Not a thing.
Nothing at
Not
all.
a thing. I can count all the meals my ex-wife cooked in 4 years on one fucking hand.
Mm.
Okay? So, and I helped clean the house. I'll admit there's certain things I didn't like doing. I didn't like folding laundry, right? That was a fucking nightmare. I'll wash it, but I don't like folding it. Dishes, well, I've been a bachelor up until I was 28. So my dishes that I used that day for whatever meal was cleaned and put away when I was done using it, right?
Yeah.
Same with my laundry. I had one pile of clean and one pile of dirty. When that pile ended up over here, that's when I knew it was time to do laundry. So we're simple that way. But really, what she brought to it was really nothing. I wasted 7 years of my life, essentially, six
Yeah.
years of my life total.
But Chris, I want to ask you a question. I assume you don't see your children very often, right?
My three sons, I haven't seen since, well, when my little boy, my oldest boy, reached out to me, right? That was the first time I had heard or seen them, even just pictures, for 4.5 years.
But
Okay,
how old is your your oldest child? How old is he?
11 now.
Yeah. Can I
So
say
his
I want to say something to you, Chris. Uh, your children, right? They are too young to understand. Uh, if I think about my fucking father, he was never there for me. Also not on Saturday. Also not in the weekend.
yeah, but
Right now, Chris, your children are too young to understand. But
yeah, and I mean, once
if your
he
children
found me,
if your children are going to be mature, they will realize, on Saturday I was with Chris, my dad. Saturday was the best day of the week because I was together with my father. Chris,
well,
I hope you understand that. If you feel fucked up right now because you don't see your children, I feel you. But there comes a time, Chris, that your children are gonna be mature and they will look out for you, man. So
yeah, I know, and
I hope this benefits you, man. If I think about my father was never there for me. When your children think
Mm.
about you, they think my father was there for me, but I never there comes a time that your children are being old enough that they're gonna seek you. So
yeah, and that's what happened.
I hope you feel better with that.
Well, once he
Oh,
reached
Chris,
out to me,
Chris, did you get the word? Did you give him any word? Like, when you're 13, you can make your own decision, or did you get at least that much of
we
a word
talked
in?
we talked about lots of that, dude. Lots of that. Like, I mean, he
Okay,
had a lot of
so
questions as to
wh- when
what went
when is
on,
that?
right?
When does that date? When does that date happen? When can he come see you?
Technically, he never should have been taken away from me.
Chris, I didn't ask that. I said, when can he come? I'm not looking at the past. I'm looking at when can he come and see you? Did you get that
Well,
word across to him?
I
Did
think
you make?
in
Did
the
you?
I think in the U.S. at 14 they will
Okay, yeah, I
actually
was gonna
let
say
them.
13.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
13 or 14. They will
Did
actually let them in the courtroom. But right
okay.
now, if I were to say push the matter and say, you know, will you, if the court was willing to accept his like his opinion of it, right? What they will do, because he's too young to actually go into the courtroom for some reason, they will send out a social worker to her house. She
Oh,
will be sitting right there, and she will be pumping him full of, if you say certain things, I'll never see you again type of deal, putting the fear tactics in
sure.
it,
Maybe.
right? And this is going to be done
Maybe.
by a social worker. Social workers have a complete bias against dads too. So social workers really don't care what the kids say. They will try to fight for the moms no matter what, because
Yeah,
most of
but
them are
Chris,
women too.
your son will always be your son, and at some point, they're not going to be able to hold him back and keep you guys
Well, and
apart
that's
if
the
you want to
thing
be
though, but
together.
all that time is wasted
I
for
understand.
spite. My ex-wife is doing
Yeah.
this simply for spite. She filed
Well,
for the divorce,
your
right?
your kids are going to have to see that in her. They know mom is keeping us apart from her dad. They're going to
Yeah,
know
but she
dad
won't
wants to
care.
see us.
Once
Yeah,
they're
but
grown up,
your
once they're
kids
grown
will.
up,
Your kids, if your kids have any sense, they're going to care and they're going to hate that
yeah,
bitch for it.
they
So,
they will. But once they're grown up, like let's say they do hit 16 and decide to leave, or 14, she
yeah.
will do exactly what her mother did. Oh, well, I've done my part, so now fuck them. That's
Chris,
it.
why did
That's
you
it.
marry that bitch? Why did you marry that bitch, by the way?
Because that's not how she basically portrayed herself. I was very blue pilled then too.
But her mama was that way,
I never met her
and
mom until I was already
well,
married to her.
you must have gotten some stories about it. You must have heard some sort of backstory.
Well, I heard some things, but never anything like that, right? It was never anything like that.
How long were you with her before you got married?
2.5 years.
It's quite a while.
Yeah, but she was coming here, right? She still lived in the
Oh.
U.S., but she was coming here. Once she finally moved here with her kids, she had two kids from a previous marriage. Um,
Ooh.
yeah, red flags all
Ooh.
over, buddy. I did say I
Ooh,
was blue
bro.
pilled. Yeah, they were all there. And
Yeah. You were thirsty.
I
You were
was,
being
she had
thirsty.
a fine ass. I literally married her because she had a fine ass.
So
You
that's
want the
the
truth?
answer.
That's the
She had a great ass.
great
It's all
ass.
right.
I mean,
Well,
like
I
the best,
understand.
the best
That's
I've
all
ever
right. And
seen.
I understand.
Yeah.
Well, you
Listen to
know,
you. But yeah, I mean, once, like I said, she filed for divorce, right? She asked me to leave the house, and she is still telling the kids that I left them. That's
well,
the kind of
did you
mentality.
get the word across when you had some contact? Did you at least get the word across that that's not true?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
But
So your son knows there's some
yeah, he should know. But see, the
incongruencies.
thing is, he disappeared for a while, and this is when I actually think she found our messages. He disappeared for a while. Now, I didn't see him to say it was actually him. It's just messages on Facebook. When he came back, he was basically spitting out her story. This is when I think it was actually not him, it was her.
I was just gonna say, how do you know that's not her?
Exactly. And then never came back again. I've been messaging him for like 2.5 months.
You know
Uh,
what you should do? You should start talking to her through his Facebook. You should write that bitch, and
dude, she's
you know
she's a
you
complete
should mess with her
manipulator. I mean,
mind. You know what? Yeah, hey, well, learn from her then, and turn that
mm,
back around on her, and start talking to her through his messaging system. Do it, man. Hey, YOLO,
well, I mean,
play some
I
games. She
messaged
wants to play.
I
Play
messaged
that
him.
game with her. Go there and go there hard, bro.
I generally
Fuck with
message
that
him
bitch.
every day in the morning and every night, right?
Start talking about her. Start talking about her.
And
Mess with her head. See if you can get her to trip. See if you can get her
but
to
that's just
break. You
it.
know
I
she's
mean, if
behind
I
the
say
screen.
the If I say the wrong thing,
No,
she'll use that in court too.
no. You're not going to get anywhere. Fuck court, man. You're not going to
Yeah,
get
I'm
anywhere
not.
until those kids can come there, see it on yourself. So YOLO, do what you want because you're already not going to get it. So go ahead and go there. You're not going to court. She's got them until they're 13, 14, 15, 16. That's it. So
That's true.
mess with her. And hey, in doing so, you can go ahead and speak the truth. But you can, speak to your son through through that particular forum. But
Yeah.
speak to her psyche. You'd be amazed what kind of strings you can pull on people by
Well,
I used to like talk to people through like posting on. I wouldn't write them emails, but I'd
right.
like post on Google Plus, and I knew they were coming and getting that my messages because they would post similar songs on their Instagram or people are weird. But so you can get to them if you know you've got their attention, if you know they're looking and they care.
Well, I
You
found it.
try to mess with her soul. Mess with her
I
soul.
found out through
Get with her.
him.
She cares. Yeah, go ahead.
I found out through him because she had Instagram as well, right? And she was posting very rarely a video or a picture of a kid,
Yeah.
right? Now, I mean, like there was three in probably a 3 year span. It was mostly just shit of her, but somehow she figured out I was looking, and so she blocked me. When I was talking to my boy, he was giving me like day-to-day updates of my Instagram. Oh, mom told me about this. Mom told me about that. So that means she's looking as
She's
well,
looking. Dude,
right?
I happen to know this is a common things that women all do, but I've never met one that admitted to it. But yet I'll post songs to obscure things like my Google Plus, and they always or my YouTube that they know that I use a music channel, and then they start posting it, or they'll post pictures that they're talking to me through you can write a little something on the Instagram underneath it.
Yeah.
They So many of them do it. I've seen so many do it now, three or four out of three or four that I know they're all doing it. So they're all bullshit. They'll block you, but they'll peek.
Yeah,
They're playing a game. You got to play
they'll
that
at
game with
least.
them.
I mean, I don't block anybody because I don't care who's viewing my stuff, right? Maybe the
Yeah.
kids will find
Well,
it.
you got to
But
think like a
knowing
sick person, man. You got to don't think like a
knowing that
healthy
she's
person. You got to
posting it.
think you got to think and operate like a sick fuck to deal with a
Well,
woman.
now that I know she's watching, right?
Yeah.
It's even
You
better.
got to be Hannibal Lecter, man. Get in her head, Clarice.
Can
Come
I
on.
say something about that space? You
Go ahead.
like when I look back at the relationships that I had with women, like uh try yeah, I know this sounds crazy, but let's say you are together with a woman. Try to imagine that you are a doctor and your girlfriend is one of your patients. Try to imagine that you want to help that patient and you gotta let them know that they are mentally ill and they need help.
They need a lobotomy. Yeah, you got to be Hannibal Lecter.
do you guys understand what I mean with that?
Yeah, I think I follow what you're saying. Basically, the more shit that I post regarding, parental alienation and how terrible these mothers are, the more she's gonna see.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
You have to be Hannibal Lecter, and what they need is a lobotomy, and you have to give it to them.
Well, I can always send her once I start doing really hardcore videos. I can always send her those. You know,
Well,
be like, look
not
at these pieces
necessarily
of
the
shit.
actual. You have to do it the lobotomy has to be done in a very passive way. You have to get into their subconscious. Like Darren Brown teaching, hypnotizing people by as they're walking down the street, he's just putting things in their subconscious. If you know they're looking, you can go Darren Brown. Do you know the hypnotist Darren Brown? He's an English guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
believe.
Well, you have to think like that. You have to get in there and really try. You have to go full Hannibal Lecter on these women. It's no joke.
Yeah, Spaceship. I totally agree with you on that. But actually, if I must be honest to myself, for me, that is actually not the type of relation that I want with a woman. Actually,
Yeah. What you want and what you have are two different things. So
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
It's when I look back at my relationships that I had with women, like when I'm together with a woman, I don't want to be. I don't want to be that smart guy. I don't want to be that
No.
person that knows everything better than her. I
Nope.
don't want to educate her. But that is actually what I've missed with all women that I had. It's more like, you are together with a child, and you gotta learn them, and you gotta explain them everything.
If you're if you're
Do
with
you
a
know
woman,
do you
you
know
are
how
with a child.
exhausting
Yeah.
it makes you
Being
tired?
with a woman is being with a woman is being with a child though.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It is
Well, my
one and the
last
same. You have to
my
there's
one of
no
my
adult
last
relationship.
videos, one of my last videos that I did, I put in a link from the lead attorney, and I basically covered like this is why we call them children, right? Because this woman made up excuses as to why she kept her children or her child from the biological father, right? And they were the dumbest fucking things out there. You know what I mean? Like, absolutely fucking stupid. And he just kind of went all aboard of it. Like, why the fuck is this about you? You know what I
Well,
mean? Like,
because they're a
that's what
child.
they do. Yeah,
You
that's what
know?
they do. They
Yeah.
think about, oh,
It's
I
my
don't
toy.
want this. I don't need this. I only need
Yeah.
him to pay the bill.
And well,
And
also on the other side, for you to say I want an adult relationship is the same doing this is all right. It's just as silly because you can't have one with a child. You
exactly.
can, it's
But they
such a
get mad at
joke.
us when we
The
call them
wording
that,
is wrong.
right?
Yeah, well, we
They,
should get mad at ourselves for saying why can't I just have an adult relationship? You can't.
exactly.
You can't have one
Yeah,
with
exactly.
you're already wrong right there, bro.
Spatial. You are
Yeah,
making a good point now.
it's
We
deep.
should ask that ourselves. Like, why? Because, like, do you know what it is with women? Like, they never accept a situation the way how it is. They always trying to make their own version
Well,
out of it.
Yeah.
Scott,
Yeah.
Like me
we're doing
myself,
it too.
like a
We're doing
for
it
me,
too. Here's us catching
for
ourselves.
me, there is no such thing as a Christian woman. For me, there is no
Yeah,
such thing
exactly.
as an Islamic
It's a
woman. Like, I'm
exactly.
gonna
It's
give
a
you another
demonic
example.
woman. It's a
Like
Jezebel.
a lot of guys, they
Yeah.
going to another country to meet the perfect woman. And they always
Yeah,
kind of like,
yeah. It's
in
funny.
another country,
It's funny.
yeah, in
Yeah,
another country,
for sure.
women are more traditional. No,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
rules in that
No,
country is more
yeah.
traditional.
The Jezebel
It is not
spirit is
that
throughout the
women in a
universe.
different country are
Jezebel is
different.
everywhere.
No,
Yeah,
the people in that country are different. That is it. It is nothing to do about the
yeah,
women. They just follow the thing that benefits them.
yeah.
Yeah. And
And
I mean that
this,
was said on I believe Rebel Against the Feet stream last week. If you bring a woman from another country to a Western country,
Yeah,
they're going to turn out just as bad as the women here.
yeah,
If
yeah,
you want to get
you can't
a traditional
escape
woman,
the
you got to go to
spirit.
their country.
yeah, yeah.
You can't escape the spirit of Jezebel. It's throughout the
Amen.
universe.
Testify.
Yeah, because like a good example of that, a buddy of mine, he married to a Thai woman. In Thailand, she was almost a perfect woman until he took her back to Germany.
Yeah,
In the beginning, that Thai woman, she didn't speak German, she didn't
yeah,
had friends. Right now, after 5 or 6 years, she does have friends. Right now, she does speak the German
yeah.
language. Right
She's
now,
got a
that
boyfriend on the
guy,
side.
he doesn't have a life anymore. I tried to warn him, but apparently he didn't listen to me, man. But I feel fucked up for him, man. But like, yeah, it like right now she does speak the language. Right now she does have German friends. It's
Yeah,
over for him, man.
her boyfriend was a good teacher.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah. You can say it that way. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. No, they learn pretty quick.
because
Right.
like in the manosphere, like a lot of men within the manosphere, they always women are stupid. No, man, women are really smart.
Yeah, they know how to play us like a fucking
Yeah,
fiddle. Right. I mean, we're easy. We are easy. Let's face it. We're
yeah,
generally led by our fucking zipper. Right. Once they get our zipper happy to come down, uh, the heartstrings follow, and they basically have full control, especially in the Western world,
yeah.
where if she can't hold control over it, or if she just wants to cut ties but still make him her slave, all she got to do is go to the police station or the courthouse, the lawyer's office. They welcome her right in to take care of it legally, baby. We're gonna get this motherfucker hard.
Yeah, true. But like, do you know what is a weakness of men? And like, right now, I only speak about myself. A couple of times, I met a girl, and I was like, I am not in love with her. I don't feel nothing for her. I just want to fuck her.
Yeah,
After I had sex with her about 3 or 4 times, I started to be in love with her. And that is actually the weakness of a lot of men.
yeah.
Like after we have sex with her 3 or 4 times,
yeah,
I only speak for
Well, if it's
myself.
good
i'm
sex.
starting to i'm starting to feel in love with her, and then they got you, man. They got you, man.
Yep, yep.
Who,
They turn you
whoever
into a
cares
simp
less,
easily.
whoever cares
Uh,
less has the most power.
Red Man Mine has a good point here. He said he probably had a nice ass. Um, I'd
Yeah,
have to say that she was the only ass, so it was super nice.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's the only one.
Yeah, but
Excuse me.
like guys, like actually we as men, like we have seriously no idea how strong women can be. And I'm gonna tell you a crazy story, guys. One time, feel free to laugh at me, I don't give a fuck. One time I fucked a fat and ugly bitch.
Who hasn't?
And you probably, like, if you want to know why, like, I was going out with a buddy of mine, and we were like, we're just gonna dance, and like I was dancing and I was drunk. That fat ugly bitch, like, try to imagine you are just dancing, some fat ugly bitch, she runs up to you, she's starting to kiss you, she is starting to jerking you off on the dance floor, and
Nice. I love it.
before you have the
Yeah,
chance to ask her, like, hey, yo, what you want to drink? No, she's gonna buy a
yeah.
drink for you,
I love it.
so like
I
like
love those. I love those fat ugly girls like
even
that.
though she was like, I did not play her. No, she played me. So I fucked that ugly fat bitch.
Good,
Why? She
good,
wanted me, and that
good.
is the weakness of us men.
Yeah,
Ah,
dude, we've all
that's
had
not.
those
Like
moments. I mean,
I'm
I,
Go
like
I
for it.
like hey guys,
I've been
You know,
kidnapped for
feel
my own birthday.
feel free to laugh. Like, feel free to laugh at, hey, Garuda, you fucked it. I don't
I'm only
care. I'm
sad
just
that you
being
didn't
honest,
fuck her
man.
friend,
That
that you
is the
didn't fuck her fat
situation.
ugly friend too.
So
Yeah,
actually, I fucked that ugly fat bitch because she wanted me, and I was powerless at that moment. She was so strong at that moment. I had no choice, man. I had no
yeah.
choice.
You got your dick hard,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
You had a little liquor in you, so
yeah,
you're obviously full, fully
Yeah,
cocked and loaded and ready to go.
yes,
you had
And
a good time.
dude,
Yeah, exactly.
I was so drunk at my 22nd birthday party at the bar that like I was wasted. It was like 9 o'clock. Like the fucking doors were pretty much just open. But my friend Renee, she went to go get us a round of drinks, right? my sister's employee came up behind me. She was cute, but she was short and fat, right? I was so wasted. The next thing I remember is I'm actually back at her place. The last thing I said was, "Oh, we're going out for a cigarette." She didn't fucking take me out for a cigarette. She took me out, waited for a cab, put me in the cab, kept me talking. I didn't even know where the fuck we were going or what was happening. Next thing I know, my fucking pants are off. And my friends are at the bar wondering where I disappeared to. Just
Called a
like
good
that.
time.
Just
A
like
good
that.
time.
Kidnapped at my own birthday party. Who the fuck? Yeah, self control. Definitely self control is a big one. I didn't have any because I was too drunk. But yeah,
Self-control. Like, if you didn't have anything to do, what were you gonna go home and do? Jerk off? I mean,
no, I
you
would have
know,
probably
you
went
know,
home with
it,
my friend.
it go foul the chick in every hole.
Yeah,
And
but
yeah, have a good time. I mean, whatever. If you can get her roommate and her sister too, let's go for it, man. Go for it.
yeah, but I mean, like that, that's how easy it was. I mean, I didn't even know where we were going, and all of a sudden we're back at her place. You know what I mean?
Get her
Like I was,
sister. Try to get her
no,
sister and her mother.
no, she
Try
lives
to try
alone,
go
dude.
go. Yeah, well, if you're already going far, you might as well go stab the
Yes,
gas and go all the way. Is what I
see,
say. If you're gonna get
that's
wet, go
I
swimming.
agree with what Red Man Mine is saying here. I got date raped, and it wasn't even a date, so I just got raped. But do you think she'll go to jail for that? Fuck no.
Yeah,
Uh,
too, and I want to say something. Like it is not easy, but I think the best weapon against feminism is, yeah, be celibate.
absolutely.
It is not easy, but I think being celibate and just act like you don't have a dick. I think that is the best weapon against feminism. I think.
Well, I mean, even I've stated recently, especially, like I don't consider myself a monk, right? But I gotta be honest with you. Their fucking lifestyle looks so fucking tempting.
Yeah.
So tempting. They have a superpower that I can't fucking even master right now. I am literally grasshopper. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if I could get control of that thing, I could control the world as far as I'm concerned. But you know, and I don't know, maybe I'm just not there, maybe I'm just sitting on the border of it, but to be honest with you, if you looked at like especially in this area, if you look at the options out there on dating apps, right? I'm not saying pick a number of how she looks or anything. You can pick the worst, of the best of the best. They are all damaged goods, all of them.
Oh, for sure.
42 years old, and the longest relationship you've had is 2 fucking years.
Oof, bad.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
And you think you're all of a sudden wife fucking material? Are you serious? And that's literally like the best case scenario. Most of them, between the ages of 14 and 40, there's no difference. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They all can have the exact same fucking mentality and outlook of how the world is between the ages of 14 and 40. It doesn't matter, and it affected them all at once. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And doesn't matter if they came from a well-structured family or a single mother home or a single dad home. All of them are infected with the exact same fucking parasite,
Yeah.
and they're trash. They're trash, plain and simple, trash. I wouldn't bring any of them home just to fucking meet my mother. You know,
Uh,
when I was 20, the idea of a woman that been with more than 10 guys was kind of like, ew, right? By the time I was 25, meeting one that had less than 100 body count was a shock.
Yeah.
Now you're into multiple fucking hundreds. And like I said, it doesn't matter if she's 21 or 51.
Well,
They're all the same. They've
all
had
all
more.
these guys say pump and dump, but
Yeah.
the same's got to go for women too. They get to pump and dump too. Hey, I
Yes,
gotta
but
go, but Garuda, can you mind if I ask a question before I bounce out? One
Yeah,
question.
yeah, of course, man. Yeah, ask me everything.
All
Yeah.
right, here you go. In the email, I was gonna lead off with this, but it's all good. If you don't mind me asking, you can say, "Hey, you can tell me to fuck off. It's all good. I'll still be a fan." What did your dad say in the email? I gotta ask because other
Yeah,
people are thinking it
my
too.
dad
I'm sure
said
they're thinking.
my dad said something like I love you, I love your brother and your mother, and
Oh
yeah, long
God.
time no see, just contact me.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh
he
my
can yeah, he can
God.
go fuck himself, man.
Wow. Oh.
So
Is he? I
and
wonder if he's about to. He must be thinking about roping.
yeah, I don't
Why
know.
would he?
Yeah,
Why would he say that?
the
Why
funny
would he
thing
write that
is,
shit?
I have a connection with my half brothers and half sisters, and
Uh-huh.
everybody doesn't want anything to do with him. I
Wow.
think the reason why he reached out to me, I am his last option. That is what I think,
Oh.
actually.
Oh my God.
I mean that like I
What?
cannot read his
That's a
mind, but
terrible excuse to fucking get. It's a terrible feeling. You want to reach out, and when you
yeah,
got
yeah,
no
but
other
like
options, to feel like you're someone's last option is even the worst. Also,
yeah, like I said, I cannot read his mind, but actually that is my ID. I have some
if
strange
that's the
feeling, like
feeling, man.
more
Yeah,
like you fucked up with everybody. Nobody want anything to do with you anymore, and I am
and
your
now,
last option. I
and
think
and
that is
now,
what
and
I
now you
think.
want to talk to me? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
You should. Well, if you're gonna write anything, write that to him. And thank you for doing the live stream, Chris Garuda. I gotta go, but thank you for having
good
me on.
meeting you, brother.
yeah, space you.
Later.
Thank you for your time. If you want to send me
Much
an
love.
email, my
Yeah,
email address is ghostgaruda@hotmail.com.
Hotmail. All right, you're old school.
Yeah,
That's old school. I still have
ghost
Old
Garuda.
Hotmail.
old school European. Yeah, that's what I like. You know what? That's what I like about you. All right, alles
But
Gute.
space you can
Yeah,
you don't have to
yeah.
answer
Go
me.
ahead. Go ahead.
Can you tell me where in the United States are you? What state or what
I'm in.
city you want?
I can't. I can neither confirm or deny or say anything. But
Okay,
you know what?
no,
I'll write you and I'll talk to you online though, offline.
no, it's cool, man. No offense. A space
I'm in the
you.
South. I'm in the South, but hey, you know what? I've lived up there in Bremen and in Oldenburg also, and I've been to
In
the
Germany.
Netherlands. We took we took the drive to Amsterdam many times. I've been up northern Germany. I've been down in southern
Okay,
Germany in München, down to Zurich. I had a German girlfriend we were together for 8 years, and then we were apart for maybe a year and a half, and then we were back together for another 2 years. So 10 years I was with someone between 18 and 30. So
okay.
I've been to Germany dozens and dozens and dozens of times. So uh, yeah, so I know the area,
So
and I
when
got love for those. I got love for those people. So
when you say you're in the South, do you mean you're in Wisconsin?
yeah, yeah. When I say South, I mean Alaska. You know, it
I
doesn't
have to
it
say,
doesn't it
no,
doesn't
no.
matter.
I make that
Location.
joke.
I've been over in I've been from Panama to Germany. So
Well,
yeah,
I make that joke because that's where I live, right? Was Wisconsin, and we
Wisconsin.
were always
Yeah.
told that fucking Wisconsin was like little Canada.
Well,
After
now
being
I
there
thought
for
it was a little
4 years,
Somali.
To
I
be
thought it was a
really
little
honest,
Somalia
you know,
now.
like
no, after
Me myself, I've been to the United States 3 times, and the last time I was in the United States, I was in Minneapolis, St. Paul, Minnesota,
yeah, yeah.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and Chicago. To be honest, I like the Midwest. You know, like I think New York is good for a couple of days. Los Angeles is good for a couple of days, but I don't want to live there. I prefer the Midwest, like Wisconsin, Minnesota, Illinois. I like
Well,
the Midwest.
I was there for 4.5 years, and when I left, I said Wisconsin is as far north as the South comes because
Okay.
our idea of what the South is actually what Wisconsin is.
I think
You know
so.
what
Okay.
I
I
mean?
think so. I've been fishing in out of the Lake of the Woods in Canada, and those guys. There were some guys fishing from They were Wisconsin boys, and they seemed like they were from my neck of the woods also. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. Never go to
Anyway,
Wisconsin.
Garuda, I'll be looking out for you, and thanks for having me on. I'll talk to you guys later.
Yeah, hey,
All
Peace
right,
Spacey,
out.
Space.
thank
Have
you
a good
so
one.
much for your time, man. And
I'll shoot you an
yeah,
email. I'll shoot
yeah,
you an
sure.
email,
Hey,
bro.
cool, man. Hey,
Later.
thanks, man. Thank you so
Yep.
much. Take care, man. Space you. Yo. Yeah, man. So,
Yeah, different
I think.
opinions.
Do you wanna? Do you have a specific topic? Because I don't know what to say anymore, man.
No, I mean, like I said, if that's how your dad is, I mean, I can understand you having that outlook towards it. I mean, as a dad who misses his kids, I don't understand that. You know what I mean? But I can see what you're saying because I have met people like that who use their kids as like fucking pawns. And that pisses me off because I'm a guy who loves my kids and I can't fucking be with them. Meanwhile,
yeah.
there are guys who use their kids as fucking tools and they have access to them. Does that sound fair? No, it doesn't. So, I mean, like I said, when it came to your dad, I mean, because I'm a dad, I was like, give him the benefit of the doubt, but I don't know him either, right? I mean, that's a call you're gonna have to make, and you know, I hope that's not the case. That he's just out to fucking like get something off you.
Do you know what I think, Chris Mitchell? Like, uh,
Just call me Chris, man.
yeah, Chris. Yeah, like when I was a little boy, I really needed my dad.
Yeah,
Right now I am mature. I don't need him anymore. But
yeah,
uh, just because of the fact that he contacted me after almost 20 years, I have some strange feeling that he needs me right now. I don't know why, but he like he want something from me. I don't know what it is, but like you are not gonna tell me that you suddenly text me a message after almost 20 years. Come on,
yeah.
man.
I mean, I message my kid every day, and I know he's not seeing it.
Yeah, so yeah, but that's already more than a week ago. I haven't responded yet. I also did not accepted him as a friend. Yeah, I don't know what to do, man. To be, I don't know what to do, man. But to be, I didn't expected this. I didn't expected this.
Yeah, I can imagine that was a bit of a shock. Not gonna lie, dude. Like I said, from your point of view, I don't know, right? I really don't know. I can just tell you that, I'm not that way, so I'm the other side of the game, I guess. But yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna look for my kids just for the simple fact that I want something from them. You know what I mean? Um,
Yeah,
my love for my kids is genuine. I don't know your dad. Like I said, I would like to say I give him the benefit of the doubt, but if I give everybody the benefit of the doubt, that doesn't mean you want to, right?
yeah, yeah.
If you do, I mean, I would say see where it goes, but if you don't want to, I can understand your choice there too. That's a lot to process. You might be an adult, but you're still his son, and he's still your biological father. That
Yeah,
doesn't
he
change.
like I will always be his son. He will always be my father. So yeah, it is what it is. But it's more like it is the same. Actually, it is pretty much the same with women. Just at that moment you don't need them anymore. They come back. You finally forgot about them. you
Yep.
finally are at that level, like I don't need you anymore, and they come back, you know.
Yep. Well, my brother had an ex-girlfriend that was like that. She would she would basically do whatever she wanted, and once he got over it and moved on, as soon as he started seeing somebody else, she would just move right back in there, slowly creeping up like a fucking snake in the grass. You know what I mean? And I imagine there are parents out there like that too. I've met one that really could have cared less about being a fucking dad to his kid, and I just label him as a human piece of garbage. But that's my opinion. If his daughter still wants to have anything to do with him, that's her choice. She's a grown woman, right? Um, but yeah, when it comes to young kids, I mean, like I said, we're coming from two very different points of view and two very different outlooks, right?
Yeah.
As a father, if I reached out to my son, it's genuine. I don't know your dad though. He could be just like this other guy, but that's going to be your choice.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wouldn't say discard it altogether because I mean, until you know for sure, maybe it is a genuine thing, right?
Yeah, true. But like this is the way how I think about it. Like uh, like like I don't like right now. I am mature. Like like I don't have to prove myself as a son, but maybe now for him it's the time to prove himself as a father. That's my opinion.
Might
But
be.
I
I
but
mean,
I think it's already too late.
uh, I mean, I didn't have the best relationship with my dad, dude, but I sure missed him when he's gone. He's been dead now, going on 3 years,
Okay.
and you know, when he was gone, he was gone. There's no changing it now. You know what I mean? There's
Yeah.
nothing we can do or say to each other now. Um, yeah, I wish we had better times, but we didn't. And once I grew up and went into the working field and moved away to the other side of the country, there was not much time to actually see each other, and there was not that often that even we would talk on the phone. But when he was gone, he was gone, and you know, but that's my dad, and he's been there, right? He was still married to my mom. We still all grew up together and stuff. We just didn't have the best relationship.
Yeah.
Your case is going to be different. Um, but like I said, I mean, I wouldn't keep a closed mind on it. But if you go into it with the, I guess, caution that makes you comfortable, I mean, I would say at least give him a shot. But that's me, right?
Yeah. I will have to think about it, man. But yeah.
Well, I'm sure you have been thinking about it.
Yeah. But anyway, man, is there anything that you want to say? But for me, it's now 4:30. I'm starting to get tired, man. So you want to say
Yeah.
something or ask me something before we go?
No, I'm just glad you're back, buddy, and you're okay. I know you're having a shitty week here, but I mean, you're still breathing, and I'm glad you're
Yeah,
back.
true, man. Like, do you know, God? Like, I'm just being honest to my audience. Like, even though I feel fucked up, I just share that with you guys, and like it's not that I feel so fucked up that I want to kill myself. I don't be afraid of that, man. But I just want to tell you guys how I feel and to share with you. Maybe you guys give me some feedback. But it's like sometimes I feel really fucked up, but not so fucked up that I want to kill myself. Like it is not that bad, you know.
No, but it's always a worry, right?
Yeah,
For
yeah,
for for everyone that does, want you to keep breathing, it's a worry, right?
yeah,
When you disappeared the first time, I mean, I don't know you from a hole in the ground, really, other than our one conversation. But it's not that I don't worry, you know.
But what do you mean by that? Like you,
Like
can
it's
you say
not
that again?
we don't know each other on like a next door neighbor kind of thing level, or we didn't grow up together or anything. But I do worry that about everyone, and I think that's what the MGTOW community is really all about.
Oh,
It's
that's you
it's
mean. Yeah,
showing
yeah, yeah.
people
Hey, thanks,
that
man.
they care,
Thanks. Thanks,
right?
man. Thanks. Yeah.
And I wouldn't want to find out that you just off yourself or something, and it's like, well, yeah, you fucking went missing months ago and never came back. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So that's why I
that's
emailed
yeah,
you.
but that is also the reason why I'm doing these live streams. Like when it comes to making videos, you gotta have an idea, you gotta be motivated. But like these live streams, I'm just doing this, guys. I appreciate the support. Just to let you guys know, I am still alive. Yeah, just to know, let you, hey, I'm still alive, But no, thanks for your time, man, and yeah, thanks
Oh
for all the comments, man. I really appreciate it, man. And
no,
I am
like I
gonna
said,
check out. I'm gonna check out your channel for sure, man. It is just Chris Mitchell, or
yeah, yeah. I just got it listed under my name.
okay,
But
okay,
you may find a black jazz musician as well.
okay, okay.
So you never know. But yeah, if you got me, like even in the messages in the video, you should be able to click on my name
Yeah, yeah,
and it'll go to my channel or right click on it. But yeah, no, man. Like I said, man, you're not alone in this, right? And that's the biggest message that I like to think we put out there is you're not alone. And there's people here who have an ear or some advice or, are just willing to sit and shoot the shit about things, what's going on in a person's day, if it makes it through that day, or if they make it through that day, if that's what they need, that's what they need.
yeah, yeah,
Um, but like I said, I like to believe that MGTOW has saved more lives than the fucking suicide hotline. And
yeah,
I'll believe that until I'm 6 feet in the dirt, right?
yeah, yeah.
Or dead on the mountainside because I crashed something, which is not uncommon. I'm getting old, man. I'm crashing vehicles more often.
How old are you exactly, if I can ask you that?
Oh, I just turned 39 in November.
Oh, 39.
Yeah,
I'm becoming 32 about 2 months, man. So
yeah, yeah. Well, it don't get any better. I was out riding my sled there for the last couple of weeks, and it feels like my hands are being ripped off my wrist. You know what I mean? Like all the
yeah, yeah,
tendons in
yeah,
my hand just from hanging on is like fucking being pulled apart. It's not fun. It's not fun.
yeah. Yeah,
Getting
but
stuck.
anyway, man, I'm gonna cut this off, man. I'm gonna get some sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
hey, thank you so much time for clicking on that fucking link and talk to me, man. And
Anytime,
uh,
buddy.
yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna do a live stream again, but yeah, you will definitely hear from me again, man.
Yeah, well, you got my email, buddy. Like I said, you want to send me out a Facebook friend request, you can always chat with me just to chat. I'm always around. So don't hesitate.
Yeah, thanks, man. I'm gonna check out your content for sure, man.
Yeah, not the best, but it'll get better once I get things set up and actually decide to, I decided to
Yeah,
go in with
like
both feet.
when it comes to content, like you don't have to be the best, man. Like you don't even have to make any claim. Just go and say like this is what happened to me. This is the way how I see this world from my perspective.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
That's what we do.
Yeah. Hey, Chris Mitchell. Thank you so much. I'm gonna cut this off, man. Thanks,
All
man.
right, brother Gross. Have a
Yeah,
good one.
man. It's MGTOW worldwide. Forever red until dead. And I am ghosting out now, guys. Peace.
Later.